What is up, fellow Smashers? It's HMK and I'm gonna bring you a new video on Super Smash Bros. Now, not too long ago, I released a video called What We Need to See in Kingdom Hearts 3, and it was a hoot. Now, I've had a lot of ideas brewing in my head for the next Smash Bros. Game, and now I'm gonna bring you the video What We Need to See in the next Super Smash Bros. Tentatively called Super Smash Bros. 4 or Super Smash Bros. Next, any way you want to look at it. Now, I'm going to be referring to the game as Super Smash Bros. Next, but we all know it's Super Smash Bros. 4. Alright, so let's get into it. Super Smash Bros. Next is in development for the Wii U and 3DS finally, but Masahiro Sakurai said once that not much has to go into work after tweaking the gameplay a little bit and adding more characters. Well, HMK disagrees. Super Smash Bros. Next for the Wii U and 3DS needs to be tweaked a little bit when it comes to gameplay, but there are bigger and better things they can do with the all-around package. Now let's get into it. Right off the bat, I want to add that gameplay doesn't really need to be changed, but for the sake of keeping things fresh for people who look for that "you know who you are," maybe a tiny little tweak. But at the end of the day, you don't fix what isn't broken unless they take some pointers from Project M, which I believe is fucking awesome. But a lot of people don't like Project M, and you know, Project M is the combination of Brawl and Melee. So this being Super Smash Bros. 4, it needs to be something new. But when it comes to should it be a Melee build-up or a Brawl build-up or something completely new, I really think it doesn't need that many changes, but something still to set apart from the previous Smashes. But they shouldn't change anything radical when it comes to gameplay. What they can do for the next Smash Bros. Game that would be great is to create every character in a light that only Super Smash Bros. Sees them. To elaborate, make a totally original look for all the Nintendo characters that are only found in the Super Smash Bros. Series. So far in Brawl, they're on the right tracks with the likes of the Star Fox cast, Peach, and especially Pit. But since Pit came out in Kid Icarus Uprising with his Brawl costumes, they're gonna have to tweak that a bit if he's gonna be in Super Smash Bros. Next. Don't know what I mean yet? Well, take a look at this piece of artwork. Looks familiar? Now look at Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf. They're all wearing totally original costumes that this painter sees them in. So this can be used as an inspiration or some sort of tactic in order to make completely new costumes for each Smash character. Would that be great? I think so. But hey, everyone loves original costumes, right? So here's another idea that came to light after learning about the Wii U's NFC capabilities. Along with the DLC idea that Nintendo promises, what if at retail Nintendo sells some sort of physical item? Let's go with cards, alright? Then you scan the card on the Wii U tablet controller and then BAM! Costume pack! Play your favorite Nintendo characters in the original costumes as they debuted in. Again, Brawl, they're on the right track with Wario's additional attire options. Now picture this. Fox in his Star Fox Adventure rags, or Mario donning his good old white lab coat for some pharmaceutical punishment. This would be a great use for the Wii U NFC capabilities without going over the top. Aside from all that, there can be other ways that Super Smash Bros. Next can bring people together, although it specializes in tearing them apart. Here is another crazy idea. You know how Smash has collectible trophies since Melee, and how Smash Bros. Next is gonna be on the Wii U and the 3DS? How can I put this? Well, how about we make specific trophies for each console, and then trade them? Blasphemy! No, it's not. Me thinks this is a great idea. I mean, the Game Boy Pokemon games had a great idea and revolutionized the social gaming back in the 90s. Though I'm not looking for a revolution, we've had many botched attempts at those. But what would be great is to get the two systems connecting in that capacity. Say you had 2 or more super rare, let's say Ho-Oh trophies, and you want a Fierce Deity Link trophy in your collection. Go over your best pal's place and get some trading done. This doesn't have to be limited between the two different systems. Trading trophies online with your pals on the Wii U or the 3DS, or if Nintendo can pull off interconnectivity between the services and systems. From what I've seen in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, this can be done. I mean, come on, if I can trade my Pokemans, why not can I trade my Smash trophies? But you know, Smash has and always will be a bad competition. So how about we kick it up a notch? Put your money where your mouth is and bet trophies. Put your rares on the line online with your greatest rivals and take home more than just bragging rights. This will be a great way to get people eager to show off their skills online, along with a leaderboard. Make it happen, Nintendo! Yeah! Another great way to entice players into the social world of online beatdowns is to tear a page out of Kid Icarus Uprising and have prizes for playing matches online. Stickers, music, trophies, coins, you name it. Honestly, the sky is the limit for ideas for Smash that doesn't involve gameplay, which in my opinion doesn't really need work unless Nintendo wants a new division on gameplay is for noobs, melee versus brawl versus new shit. You know what I'm talking about, you fucking L cancelers and wave dashers and brawl tactics and oh, melee's better than brawl, no, brawl's better than melee, or all that other shit. But regardless, this new Smash is going to be in its class of its own, and of course there's going to be melee versus brawl versus this. As for characters, I do hope they keep Snake and Sonic in the game. Hopefully they'll add some worthy third-party characters like I did in my top 5 third-party character list. But they need to keep, in my opinion, they need to keep the overall character amount at the most 50 characters. No more than 50 characters. Also, no more than 5 third-party characters. This is a Nintendo game. It started that way and it needs to end that way. It needs to stay in the family, so third-party characters slow your roll, because I know Namco is co-developing this game and I don't want fucking half the characters Nintendo and the other half Namco or some bullshit where they add like 50 Capcom. I'm over exaggerating, but you know what I mean. Game Boy lad was like, the next Smash is gonna be Mugen. I hope not. So, for the sake of keeping it in the family, please don't make a terrible mistake. A very terrible mistake. Another thing I like to add is story. Now, in the past, in Melee, we had a bit of a story mode, which was a nice, fun offering. You know, you went through the pages of Nintendo's history up until Master Hand. And in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, we had the Subspace Emissary, which was cool. You know, it was mostly made up of cinematics and stuff. But if we're gonna have another story-based thing in the next Smash Bros. Game, it needs to be a bit more full-fleshed. You know what I mean? I'm not saying put in voice acting, because that might be a little weird for some characters that don't talk, like Link. But I mean, make it more full-fledged, like have them interact more or something, and path divinations or some shit, man. I mean, because honestly, in my opinion, if they don't make a more full-bodied story, then just, you know, get rid of the story mode altogether for the next Smash Bros. Game. I mean, we don't really need it, but it's there. Focus more on the classic or the all-star mode offering or some shit like that. Now, the last thing I want to cover is character creation and character customization. Now, Master Sakurai hinted about this, making a character on the 3DS version, upping its stats or whatever, and transferring it to the Wii U. Now, I cannot stress enough, they have to be very, very careful and consider all the variables when it comes to a character customization. If they're gonna have some sort of shit where you can make your own moves, make your own characters, give its own perks and all that other shit, that can literally break the game. It can make a character that is so broken and takes out all other Smash characters. Tournaments would be like messed up, everything would be muddy, no one else would choose other characters and shit. So, for the sake of keeping things safe, even though I would be the last one to say to keep shit safe. But for a game like Smash, they have to be precautions. So for the sake of keeping it safe, they need to have all customizable characters like in 3 different fucking templates, so that they won't be so different from each other. There will always be 3 types of characters. One will choose one template over the other or some shit like that. So, you know, don't fuck this up, alright? So, I'm just saying. Alright, So with the idea of giving people way more bang for their buck literally interjected in Masahiro Sakurai's DNA, I am very eager to see what he has in store for the next Smash Bros. Game. But I just had to get some ideas out of my head. So as always, if you like this video or any other video that HMK puts out, don't forget to follow HMK on his YouTube, youtube.com/HMK9Captain. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/HecticHMK, and follow me on Twitter at HMKiller. And don't forget, I also have Twitch TV, which is also HMKiller. So, as always guys, this has been HMK, and I'll check you guys later.